way to relocate to the UK in 2025. From the start of your application to your arrival in the UK takes maximum of 3 months. So if you start your application today, you will get to the UK on or before 30th of April 2025. That is so good. My name is Eniola Adeniro and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you see my video for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe and become part of this amazing community. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all you do for me. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Please, my new subscribers, those that view my videos for the first time, I love you. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Today, we're discussing something very, very important, and I'm sure this will interest you. The organizations in the UK that are currently recruiting voluntary workers, especially overseas voluntary workers, which means international applicants who are willing to come into the UK and volunteer to work with them. That is under the charity worker visa. And they are also recruiting religious minister under the religious worker visa. But the advantage is some are recruiting religious minister and they are willing to give you 2 years visa, 3 years visa, and you can bring in your dependent. That is really, really good. When I saw it, I was like, God, this is what we want. I was so excited. So guys, please make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm going to discuss everything that you need to know. That is what we do here. Watch this video to the end. Share this video with people. There are a lot of people out there that have been looking for, how to come into the UK. A lot of people have tried the care worker visa. They've applied. They are tired of applying already. Like they are tired pro max. So they can actually try this opportunity. Who knows? It can work. And before you know it, on before 30th of April, they're already in the UK. And I'm sure you'll be excited for them. And also, I will be excited too. So please make sure you share this video and like this video. Please like this video. It's very, very important for you to like this video. Drop a comment for me as well. That's very, very important to me. If you have any question, any concern, if you need clarity, because sometimes I'm not able to cover everything or everything that you would want to know. So please drop a comment for me. If you need clarity, ask your questions. I will do well to respond to you as soon as I can. And for those that have been following my channel for a while now, if you want to talk about my makeup, yes, drop a comment for me. That's just on a lighter note. Without wasting time, guys, let's get started. On my list is Abbey London. This organization is only interested in recruiting singles. So let's take a look at their website. Welcome to Abbey London. Apply to join community. I've done the search. So if you click the link in the description, it will take you to this page. Before you start, please note, it's important for you to read this. It is genuine occupational requirement that you must be a practicing Christian with evidence of growing faith and involvement in a local church. If I were you, before I start this application or at some point, I would inform my pastor, get a reference from my pastor, get a reference from my leader. If you're in a unit, if you're like, let's say you're a chorister, get a reference from your choir director, someone that knows you that is in church. If your church has a letterhead paper, let them write the reference with the letterhead paper. Obviously, they can scan it and, send it to them or however you want to do it. But it is very important. This is very, very important. And you can see that it's the number 1 on their list. So the only way you can prove that you're a Christian is by these things that I've stated. Get your pastor involved. Don't waste this opportunity because you want to keep secret. At least if you are keeping secret from everybody, not from your pastor. So let them know. Let your pastor be aware so that they can support you and also, give you whatever evidence you need for them to know that you're a Christian and you are a practicing Christian with evidence of a growing Christian faith and involvement in a local church. So at this point, you need the help of your pastor. 2, London does not have suitable accommodation for married couples or family. If this applies to you, Abbey London may not be for you. we would not issue certificate of sponsorship for couples or families. So please, if you are married, don't bother to apply. This is only for singles. They offer certificate of sponsorship. They provide accommodation and feeding. They are just like the organization, the Time for God organization. They only provide accommodation and feeding. But the difference between the two is that one doesn't mind whether you're single or married. But Lee Abbey, they've stated it clearly that they provide accommodation for singles. So if you're married, don't bother. You will be expected to share a bedroom with other members of the community, obviously. So if you are not the type that is willing to share accommodation, you cannot share a bedroom with people, don't bother to apply to them. And these are the initial questions that they would ask you, and this is their number. Please, if you have somebody in the UK or you have a family that can help you, call them directly. This is their phone number. And if you don't have anybody and you cannot make a call, this is their email. If you have any question, any query, any concern, send them an email. But this is a very good organization. They are in London. We all know that the problem of London is feeding and accommodation, and they are providing accommodation and feeding. Please note, they don't provide stipend. I didn't see any information on their website that they provide stipend. So ensure that you have some money in your account to support yourself in the UK. But be rest assured that they will they will feed you, and they will also give you accommodation. The next on our list is FCC Seminary. Let's take a look at their website. Welcome to FCC Seminary. So how to apply? If you click the link in the description, it will take you directly to this page. So you don't need to bother yourself. But if you just want to search for them online, click under support, overseas worker. This page will pop up, and that is all you need to do. This is information about how to apply, but let's read about them a bit. Let's read this. Introduction. So basically, they provide three types of visa sponsorship. Minister of Religion, which is up to 3 years and it is renewable. The religious leader visa is up to 2 years, but it is not renewable. So you have 2 years to stay in the UK. They've stated it that they would not renew your visa. So while you're in the UK, start applying for another job. The good thing is you can come with your dependents, which is your wife and your children, your spouse generally, maybe your husband or wife, depending on whatever is applicable to you. You can come in with your spouse and your children. So while you are working for them, your spouse should start looking for a job, because if you're on the religious worker visa, it is not renewable after 2 years. If you don't get something permanent, you would have to return to your home country. And then the charity worker visa. If you've been following my page, I've talked about the charity worker visa. It's a temporary visa, but the good thing about charity worker visa is that you can come in with your dependent. You can bring in your dependent. So when your dependent gets here, let them start applying for something permanent. They didn't state here whether they are going to renew your visa as a charity worker or not. So please play safe. Once you get into the country, start applying for something permanent. Let's scroll down. What happens next? This is their brochure, and it was on their website from 2023. So the fact that you see 2020 does not mean, oh, they are no longer recruiting. No, it just means that that's their brochure and that's what they do, and the information is there for you. You can see that it's something you can download. So this is all you need to know. This is very important. We receive limited allocation of certificate of sponsorship per year from UKVI. We can apply for additional certificate, but may not be granted. So if you want to do business with them, start now. Don't wait until June, July. If they finished allocating their COS, that is all. The tendency that you will get something at that time is not certain. Please start your application now. Once we have all the paperwork, we would apply for a certificate of sponsorship. Once this has been granted, we will send you a confirmatory letter which will allow your worker to apply for a visa. The good thing about FCC Seminary is that they recruit people, but they also have the license to bring in or issue certificate of sponsorship for people that are willing to work with other organization. Let me explain. Let's assume there is an organization in the UK that does not have the license to issue certificate of sponsorship. FCCG Seminary can issue certificate of sponsorship for them or help them process certificate of sponsorship as the case may be. So if you have any query or concern, please contact them, because you see that when you contact them here, you will see all the partners that they work for. So that's the advantage of contacting them. And if I were you, I would search for the name of each partners that they work with and see if those ones are recruiting, because if they are recruiting, FCCG Seminary can process your COS. Take your time. This is a lengthy list. Let's look at it one more time. So go through all this, go through their website, see if they are recruiting. If they are currently recruiting, apply. Then FCCG Seminary will process your COS. And once you get your COS, you can come into the country. Please don't waste time. They said it clearly that they have limited slots. Don't wait till June. Don't wait till May. Don't waste time. Start your application now. Vacancy for youth minister at Christ Apostolic Church. Let's take a look at this. Youth minister, Christ Apostolic Church, House of Glory Mission International. You can read all that. This is the part me I'm interested in. Benefits, UK visa sponsorship. I love this. UK visa sponsorship. So before you apply, take time to read the full description. This is your salary, because I think this is a minister, this is a religious visa, not a charity worker visa. So another church work with visa sponsorship, youth pastor, God-filled deliverance ministry. If you're interested in the ministry, read the full description and apply. But before you apply, let's talk about the benefits. Employee discount. So you get discount if you work with them. On-site parking and UK visa sponsorship. So they can sponsor you. But you should know that this is ministry. This is pastoring. If you're not a pastor, don't apply. And let me quickly teach you this, because it is very, very important for you to know how to search for jobs on your own. So when you get to Indeed, please put in this keyword, church work with visa sponsorship. So if you want to work for a church, if you're interested in coming in, whether via the religious visa or charity worker visa or the minister of religion visa, all you have to do is go to Indeed and search for church work with visa sponsorship. If you're interested in a particular city, put the city there and click find job. So current vacancies would pop up. I think we should end this video now. We shouldn't talk about, the rest, because now you know how to search for current vacancies in the UK with visa sponsorship. So you can search for a lot. You can get a whole lot of job vacancies with this keyword, church work with visa sponsorship. Don't forget to add visa sponsorship, and don't forget to add the code of the town or city you are interested in. But please, I would encourage you to ignore this part, so that a lot of vacancies will come up and pop up. You'll be able to apply for as much as possible, rather than restricting yourself to a particular town or city. Thank you. That will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Please don't forget to ask me any question. You know that you're concerned, ask it in the comment section. It is very important, because that is what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your question. I'm here to make clarification where needed, and I'm here to support your relocation journey. That is what I'm here for, baby. So please ask me your question. Feel free, compose the question. I'm here to answer and support you. And I can also provide support for you at no cost. If you need support, let me specify this. If you need help in structuring your email, the email you want to send to your potential employer. So if you need help in structuring that, kindly reach out to me. But you must compose the email. Compose the email, send it to me. I would go through it with you. We can structure it together, fine-tune it before you finally send it to them. I'm happy to do that for you, as long as you're willing to do your part. Because what I realized is that lately, people reach out to me and they want me to do everything for them. I'm so sorry. I'm very busy at the moment. If you observe, I've not posted a long video in the last 6 weeks. I love to be out here, creating content and all that, but I've just been very busy and I had to prioritize other things. So please bear that in mind while reaching out to me. I'm happy to support you, but I'm not going to do everything for you. So if you are willing to also do some stuff yourself, reach out. I'm here for you to support and help you. Ask your question in the comment section. And please don't forget, this is very important. Like this video, share it with your friends and family, drop a comment for me. Guys, to those that are following my makeup journey, talk about my makeup. Let me know if I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.